Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And yes, it is that time of month for another tier list update. We have got all three of the new light meta units and the protector unit that have come out. I'm making this a little early because I do not foresee them dropping another light unit, and if they do, then I'm just going to scrap this video and I'll make a new one. But we're going to combine both the battle and the protector unit tier list videos from now on because we only get one protector a month and there's no point of me making an entire video for one unit. So, and we don't really have that many to do over. The first one was long because we had literally all of the 5 stars to get through. These, next tier list videos will be much shorter. So, without further ado, let us see what we have to change here. And I have my notes here. So, first off, it was so kindly pointed out to me when my first tier list dropped is that I missed the free-to-play Wind Shuna, who did drop as a 5-star unit, which I totally and completely forgot about. So, I am sorry, Wind Shuna, but you belong up here. And the reason why she belongs up here is that she is completely 100% free. There's no reason why you don't max her out. There's no reason why you don't use her. She is a double orb changer. She does give you defense. She has incredibly high defensive stat. Like, she'll make units tank in the support slot. She herself is a very decent tank. And, double orb changing and defense raising for the entire team is very good. She's a free 6-star unit. Therefore, she may not, do as much as the other people up on the top of this list. But the fact that she's a free 6-star, yeah, where else would you like me to put her? Down here? Like, maybe work on her if you feel like it? Why does she exist? No. She's free. Deal with it. She deserves to be up top. Do I have any changes to make at the top of the list? I do. I do have one small change to make here. And it is unfortunate because it doesn't really make too much sense, but at the same time, I have to be objective in a way that with my personal usage of the unit. So for now, until I have a chance, which won't be for a while, I'm going to move Wind Romerus down to the yes category. And that is purely because I have never ever used her. And I don't know how she holds up in difficult content. We know what she does. We know she has the most powerful heal in the game. We know she isn't a team wind damage buffer like a unit that has been recently added, that we will talk about in a little bit. But without personally using her, without taking her into difficult content myself, I don't think I should put her up into this tier like I do Space Millum, because I have personally used Space Millum and I think she's great. I have used all of these units and I think they are great at what they do, but I haven't used you, so I can't put you up there. If that offends people who love Romerus, I apologize, but she will stay in the yes. She will never go any lower than yes, but until I use her, she will never go any higher than yes. So that sums up for my changes to the top row. Everyone else still deserves to be up here. You're still a great buffer. You're still a great buffer, damage, support and healer, orb changing, excellent. Changes to make into the yes category. You go down now. You go down to maybe. The fire meta is over. Your ult boost, when combined with Millum, is okay because you get that extra 20% damage buff and you become now like a 70-ish% damage booster. But without Fire Millum, your first one is lower than Wind Millum. It's a little higher than Dark Veldora. Maybe you belong in kinda. But your second skill is useless now. Like, Jubilee has come and gone. We don't need to nerf someone's defense down. We are never going to use that skill again until the next fire meta rotation comes about. So you belong in kinda, bordering on maybe. If you don't have them, don't feel bad. You know what? No, you're going to go down here. You're staying down here. Okay. Anyone else? No, no, no. Well, no, 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 no. You all serve purposes. I want to move Dark Milim up to yes, but at the same time, double orb changing and crit resistance, or is it crit damage down? I think it's resistance. I mean, I have. There are reasons why I could move both Hakuro and Dark Milim up to yes, and probably Water Rimaru down. But I don't think it's warranted enough. As much as I love my 6-star Dark Milim, and as much as I hate you, then I would love to put you all the way down here. But I can't. You do serve purposes. No, I'm gonna leave this row the same as well. You I haven't used either. Maybe. No, no. Okay, so moving on to the new units. Maybe this video will be long. We have Shizu, the first unit to drop with on the double banner. She is a healer, a single target healer, which can be useful. Let me pull her up real fast. I forget what her second skill does. Heals and single target attack debuff. Okay. So she does have the she has the strongest single target heal in the game. Great, because I'm pretty sure we only have AoE healers right now, except for you. I'm gonna put you into kind of. Why? Because we have other healers in the game. There are other units that debuff. Your attack stat is quite low. You're not meant to be run on the front line. You're pretty much there to pop in and heal and get out. Her 15-point heal for 45% HP is very strong, but it doesn't push her up into the yes category. It pushes her into the kinda. If you summoned on all 3 of the light meta banners and you pulled Soca, you pulled Hinata, and you pulled Leon, but you did not pull Shizu, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. You're not missing out on a lot. Your crystals will be better spent elsewhere, either on the Hinata banner or saved for the next meta. So you will stay in kinda. She is decent for what she does, but nothing more. Hinata. Objectively the best unit in the light meta to come out in this phase. You go into yes, bordering on questions. You're like bridging the gap right here. Single target ult, double orb changing, team-wide defense, plus she gives herself extra resistance against all types. I mean, I'm gonna put you into questions. Actually, yeah, you belong up there. If Valentine belongs up there, you belong up here. You don't heal, but you give defense. You heal, and you both double orb change. Yeah, I have found Hinata to be useful in many different scenarios. Apart from where you would generally take light units, I have taken Hinata into Ifrit. I have taken Hinata into EX Milim. I've taken her into Conquest of all different types, and she serves her purpose well of letting my team tank a little bit better and orb changing into oranges so I can ult rush just like I've always wanted to. So, Hinata goes up into the top row because of her usability on every team and every event. Not a lot of units can say the same, or even come close to saying the same. I wish you could just go away. Alright, the final unit in the battle characters is Leon, the most recent unit to drop just a few days ago. I have used him enough to get a good idea of what he can do, and what he can do puts him in maybe. He definitely serves a purpose. As of today, we do not have the light Jubilee. So, maybe I will put you here, and then once the light Jubilee comes and we understand what its purpose is, maybe I'll move you up. But for now, you belong in the maybe category. You don't need to summon for Leon. Leon is not a necessary unit for the light team. It is nice to have him on the light team. You know, his 50% damage boost to light is powerful, but limited because it only boosts light units, and it won't boost anyone else. And based on my testing, this damage boost is about equivalent to Space Rimaru, 40% attack boost. And if you're going for, nuke ulting, it's less than Wind Millum. I didn't test it versus Fire Millum because she's not available in banners anymore, so you either have her or you don't. So I based it off of the two general banner units that are the two of the best supports in the game that anyone can pull at any time. And you are about equal. So I don't see any reason why people should summon for this limited time unit for a limited time event, which isn't even here yet. And this video may go up, after the Jubilee has come and gone, and maybe I'll change my thoughts on him. But I still don't think. He kind of falls under the same category as Guy. Maybe not as specific as Guy, because his defense debuffing was literally only good for Jubilee. You can boost Gazzle up. My maximum Gazzle damage showcase went up, and I didn't test it without the 48% boost, but it did 110k. 110k damage, with 245 points of skills used. But still, he did contribute, but only to Gazzle. So I'm going to leave you in maybe for now. So that's it for the battle units. We will come back if I need to make any immediate changes. Let's move on to the Protector unit, and there's only one because they only drop one. It is Soca, and you belong in A. As much as I love my waifu Soca, and as much as beautiful and blushing and cute you are, you do things very well. You brought a new mechanic into the game of reducing skill points that you have used back down to their base level, or at least down by 20 to, if you're using it right, back to the base level. And giving us guard. Guard units are very good. A little bit undersold in the community from what I've read so far. But, difficult content is here. And a lot of that difficult content, you need guard. Like, if you're going to try and 3-star EX Millum, you're not taking Charybdis in there. You're not taking Veldora in there. You're taking the Colossus in there. 1, because of the counterattacks. 2, because the guard will keep you alive. So, the guard from Soca is very good. The skill cost reduction is very, very good, and you can use that in places, which is where she is held back. Because she is a light protector, and the light team's conquest is the Orc of Disaster, who is not a long-term fight, who you don't need to really reduce skill costs down, because you're only using them once, and that is to nuke the crap out of it on turn 6. 5 or 6, depending on how lucky you are. There's no point in guarding, because your units are not going to die unless they're really low gear and stuff, and then you really shouldn't even be taking on EX Conquest at that point. So the guard is unnecessary for that stage. The skill reduction is unnecessary for that stage. You need to alt rush. You need to have as much damage as possible. Romorus is better for that stage. You're still going to stay down here, though. But if there was a long event where we could really take advantage of the guard and the skill cost reductions that would help us survive for, 20, 25 turns or so like that, she would probably go up into S. But for now, you'll stay at A. I also do have a small change to make. Dark Xion goes down into A for the exact same reason that Wind Romorus went down, because I have not personally used her, and all I have to go off of is other people's opinions. I have watched videos of what she can do. She does seem very powerful, but again, without having used Protector Xion myself, I cannot fairly judge her up into the S-class tier of protectors. So Sorry, Gotcha Death. Shion's going down. Or maybe not sorry. You decide. Anyways, that's it for my updated tier list for the month of February. We will be back at the middle end of March to update with the next meta units. I don't really know who's coming. Maybe it's Earth. It might be Earth. It could, if I wish it's space though, but I think it's Earth. We'll see how this comment ages. But for now, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the updates and the new units and the changes that I've made. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you later. Okay, we are back. A few days after I recorded this. Jubilee is in full swing. I don't know why you're down here. Where were you? You were here, right? Yeah. Okay. Jubilee is in full swing now. I've done my how to score higher video. We have used Leon, and also we have managed to pull both Demon Lord Rimaru and Protector Shion. Now, unfortunately, I learned today that you can't edit pictures in here. Otherwise, I would replace this one with an actual, like, in-game shot that I take. But I'd have to remake the whole tier list, and I can't be bothered to do that. So, I'm gonna be lazy about it. Anyways, gonna just make a few comments here. Demon Lord Rimaru. I have recorded his little showcase for him. He's not a single target damage dealer. He does have a high attack stat. He is an attack growth character. He gives himself crits for 15 points. Guaranteed crits for 15 points, mind you. Is that enough to elevate him out of the kinda into the yes tier? Nah. You don't need to work on him if you don't have him. Or if you have him, and you have Benimaru, you have Milim and Rimaru, and you have a decent AoE unit, he is not necessary. His guaranteed crits are cool, but Fire Milim is here now. She has essentially replaced him, because he only gives it to himself, Milim does it to the whole team. Yes, she costs 55 points versus 15, but giving the whole team crits when you're giving it to your single target DPSs, and Milim herself being a single target, a lot more useful than giving it to an AoE unit on himself. So regardless of, you know, how much it costs and la-da-da-da-da-da-da, he's going to remain in this tier. Now, it hurts me to put him with these other people, actually. You all have various uses. Actually, I don't even know if you belong up here. You might belong down here, actually. Yeah, no, I like that more. I don't find him nearly as useful as Hakuro, Milim, Shizu, Diablo, or Shizu. Okay, yeah, you go down there. Moving on, Leon. Now, he is another character built for Jubilee. He is not nearly as restricted as Guy is. And so after using him, I think he can actually move up a tier. I think that he can move up. He's got the single orb change, which can be useful. It has been useful in Jubilee. And we can use his light boost on the light team, you know, anywhere. If you have a, you know, you can take him into Conquest, you could boost up Gazel, have him nuke even harder. He essentially replaces Windmillum. I wouldn't say replaces Windmillum, but you can bring him instead of Windmillum to boost the light damage. Millim's got a little bit higher damage boost on him than Leon, but if you're looking for like a whole light team, then cool, he'll fit the bill. I'm gonna put him in kinda. Just like Shizu has a single target heal, she's specific purpose, Leon has a specific purpose. I'm fine with him being in the kinda tier. Do I think you should summon for him still? No. If you don't have a light team, no. But he can be useful. And then let's move on. I have used Protector Shion. I have recorded her showcase. As of today, I have not put it up yet, but it will go up sometime this week. And after using her, do I believe that she deserves to go back into S tier, even though I literally just dropped her down in the first part of this video? Yeah. Yeah, she goes back up. Sad to say, but I was missing out on a lot of stuff. All animations aside, and personality, she is very useful. And during my showcase, I was consistently getting 5 or 6 card full sends of blue orbs, getting alt gauges for everyone. It's quite powerful. So she's moving back up to S tier, but that's all the changes that I needed to make. Just wanted to go over that, make those. Now that I have used them, I could grade them fairly, and now I believe, in my own opinion, they are graded in a way that I would probably place them. Well, I have placed them. That doesn't make any sense. Tier list is done for February. We'll see you guys at the end of March, after whatever meta comes next, which we may or may not find out tonight. Who knows? Take it easy, guys. I'll see you later.